Greetings in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, and I Divine Mother Empress Menin. I Divine Mother Queen Omega, and I the children of the divine children of Jah Rastafari, representing for the Ankh Nation family properly known as Africa. Yes, ones and one. This words, once again, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be accepted in I sight, O Jah. Greetings, ones and ones. Give thanks again for lending I ears I can articulate and clarify Rastafari. Now, this word Sonia is in relation to sounds that been banded around the Prime Minister of Jamaica, and in regards to a hate speech bill. Now, when I heard of this talk or this bill, it let I give concern to and I start to pray. And where I pray is that Jamaican as a people has always been forthwith with how them speak. Like for instance, in relation to names, if a Jamaicans call you Ducky, it's because chances are you look like a duck or your foot shaped like a duck. If a Jamaican call you Black, chances are because you're well dark. You know what I mean? If a Jamaican call you Lippy, chances are your lip big or your mouth big. Or even a name Arsey, chances are you look like a ass. But nonetheless, so Jamaican people, as I like me say again, has always been vocal and steadfast in how them express themselves. And when I hear the Prime Minister, it's alleged that the Prime Minister intend to pass a hate speech bill. Jamaica, I think about the existence of Jamaica from I know it until even before. We always talk how we feel and what we see. So now, Jamaican people not deal with hate. So why the purpose of a hate speech bill now? What the Prime Minister up to? And I make a previous video already. I'm gonna tell you, say, ever since the Marine ambassador and the little political uproar between them and America, I tell you already, one and say the Prime Minister after the election watch out and see if him not gonna abolish the Constitution, the boogery law within the Constitution. Now, this hate speech bill here, I pray it as him behave as if him slick, because the only people who are concerned about hate speech is them alphabet people here, or them left-sided people here. And this is the way I pray the Prime Minister try to go around the Constitution by passing this law for appease America and the alphabet community. So, like I say again, I have to pay attention. Now, in relation to how Jamaicans, how I feel about boogery in and of itself, I have to revisit the past, and it's rooted in slavery and the dehumanization and the straight up violation of the masculine slaves. In them time, the way them used to sodomize, rape and sodomize the man them. And from that time forth, I and I, the disdain for such practices as embedded in the psyche of the slaves. And that carry over into modern day time. Not only that again, then them give us Christianity and ingrain Christianity and the Judeo-Christian laws or Judeo laws, the Mosaic law, also reinforces the anti-boogery within the people through Christianity. So, because the Bible declares certain renounce or denounce certain lifestyle was immoral and is against the word of God. So this is the foundation that Jamaicans as they would say, anti-homophobic position. And this is where that I come from. Now, in our modern times, as the lines are being blurred between what is right and what is wrong, and the more deviant behaviors are take a root and take a hold, which are override moral positions, these things are leaning to be more acceptance, and then out of fear too, ones and ones keep quiet because they don't want to become a target by these, the politicizing of these positions from the alphabet community. Now, but we can look back again. I want to know Jamaica. This Prime Minister here, this anti-hate is a twofold. One is to circumvent the Constitution to give legitimacy behind hate speech to this community, the alphabet community. And the next one is to protect himself, wherein you can't say nothing against him. So now he slowly but surely display him tyrannical behavior. And that is when I pray this Prime Minister and this anti-hate speech. Now, it's left up to ones and ones to look into it. And again, let us see if this is a thing that going to come to pass. This anti-hate speech. Because the only community where, the only thing when we say hate speech can be applied to Jamaican per se is our opposition to the boogery lifestyle. And then again, the truth be told, there's not even no more opposition because it's blatant. And no persecution of them now going on in Jamaica more than you have people still hold strong position against it. But the youths them nowadays, and they don't really care about all of that, and Jamaicans don't really care about that per se, as long as you're not going like you directly want to force it down on your throat. And this is where the politicizing of this community and them organization, dare I say power for influence, them use that against ones and ones who stand up against or denounce such behavior. So, like I say, time is the master, and let us see if this is what the Prime Minister is up to, or act like him slick and him too smart. You know? So, that is how I words on the anti-hate bill where we want to push through. Well, it's alleged, because it not come to pass yet, and we don't know for sure. But the sounds are out there. And this is I to draw again reference to the first one, what I call the marine lifestyle. You know what I mean? So once again, and then again, and in relation to Rastafari too, because Rastafari and the Christian communities, they have to take heed too. Because don't feel like saying this anti-hate speech have nothing to do with Rastafari, the Christian or Muslim or whatever religious community in a Jamaica. You know what I mean? Because if this thing go through, a pastor in the church can preach against this deviant behavior and end up going to prison. You know what I mean? And a man like Gino Jennings where talk strong and hard and fast against them vibration, yeah, along with Rasta. You know what I mean? This anti-hate speech thing, yeah, with the Prime Minister, I think him smart to try push forward. It's going to affect a whole heap of people in Jamaica. May I tell you again, wake up and watch the signs at the time and don't look what's in front of you. Look far beyond, far eye. Use up your far eye and see far and beyond. And don't make them tricky with them words. And once again, to most of Jamaicans, enough of we licky, he will get away with it too. Because them are lead by rebellion. Yes, I. So we are seeing it upon that. Once again, Rastafari is yours. None gave it to you. So none can take it from you. Unless you invite them for inner your space and make them overrule and override you. You know what I mean? So Rastafari is Caribbean, African unity. Ja Rastafari without apology. Seal up.